Yeah. Ayy. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. Yeah. Ayy. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the ski. Yeah. Ayy. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body like it's a disease. I'm walking off after we taking the lead. She call me Big Papi, I'm David Ortiz. It's what you've been waiting to see. There's moments where you gotta take it or leave. And I'm taking everything, some call it greed, but I call it living out what you believe. And I've been believing since no one was seeing the vision board. Racing with fate all my life, a collision course. Fighting with snakes, I'm a lion like Gryffindor. I be asking permission for it. This type of shit what we breaking tradition for. Clearing the mission, don't care who the victim. I'm dying for all that I'm living for. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up the cushion, some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. From the tunnel to tip off, we dialed in, letting it rain like I'm Kristaps, a unicorn, something the league never seen. Like Kevin in Houston, the Rockets are ready for liftoff. Amen to the doubters and haters, we pissed off. I'm giving it more than I give off. Work my whole life to get better and stronger, was hurting, but that turned to something I live on for real. Y'all know the deal. Barbecue chicken when I'm in the field, when I'm on the court. It's more than a sport, I'm in for the kill and looking for souls I can steal. Breaking the rims, I feel like Shaquille. Diesel, I'm gassing, let God take the wheel. Buzzers get beaten from Brooklyn to Sweden. We overseas, always been chasing the thrill. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Legends ain't born, they built from the grind. From benches to banners, we sharpen the mind. We sharpen the sword and promise and swore that we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Ayy, yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, we going hard and leaving it all on the floor.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Marlon, and we are back at it again, man, with another. Y'all probably like, this boy is crazy. And we are back at it again with another video. So, this is your first time watching. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell, hit that like button. You know what it is, you know what it was, you know what it's gonna be. And RE9 is so close, so close. 2 more days, actually tomorrow at midnight. So get hype, get excited, you know what I'm saying? It's going down, we in the building. You know, stop playing, man. You thought we was playing? Nah, bro. We're not playing, bro. We're not playing. We're not playing with you boys today. So, we're going to go over the reviews. And like I said, I don't even need reviews to buy that game. I already know off the rip. You know, Resident Evil is a part of my roots as a gamer. So, come on. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need to see reviews. You already know. Judging from what you have seen with your own 2 eyes, it looks really good. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen some little complaints here and there, but hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to pay $70 for a game that is only 7 to 8 hours long. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay, there's always something. All right. But I'm looking forward to the game. Yo, shout outs to my man. What's his name? Gamer. He emailed me this morning, man. Look, pause the music real quick, man. We got some amazing people in our community, man. I think I only mentioned this maybe once or twice. And it really shows. And this is why I go above and beyond for you dudes, because honestly, I wouldn't be able to do this without y'all support, man. Like, you guys are the best.
No way.
You know what I mean? You guys are the best, man. And I'm so grateful.
So hyped for Requiem.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too, Mark. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. There he goes. There he goes.
No way. Oh,
there he goes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Talking about you, bro.
Not working Friday, so I'm ready for VARI9.
Yes, sir. There he goes, man. There he goes. Man, you came in just in time. Shouts to Gamer on All Console, bro. That's who I was just fixing to get ready to talk about. So I think I just mentioned it like twice on stream about getting a PC code for, you know, the game so that we can stream for the 5090 and everything like that. And man, you know, God has blessed us with some amazing human beings, people who, you know, want to give and want to help out our community, want to see our community thrive and grow. Shouts to Mark as well. Love you, bro. Love y'all both. And also everybody else who is also making this Resident Evil 9 giveaway amazing. I will give special shout outs to Gaming and Reactions. Mark, love you guys. And my man, Gamer on All Console. Thank you so much, man, for helping us out with the PC version for RE9. So we are golden, baby. We are golden right now. So appreciate all the support, man. Thank you all for the love. We're going to be doing the giveaway today. So after this stream, if you're not a member, as a matter of fact, we have a member goal of 24. So if we could hit this, we could get 24 more people in, you know, give 24 people a chance to be able to get their hands on this game. The physical copy of this game is sold out. So if you're going to be playing this game and you didn't pre-order it, then you're going to have to get it digitally, which is completely fine. I mean, I don't see a big deal about that. I mean, it is what it is. You can always get a physical copy, but it just goes to show you how hype a lot of people are. So yeah, once this stream is done, I'm planning on shooting for about 3:30. And then we're going to do we're going to load up, we're going to do a members only stream. We're going to load up all the names. The third giveaway is going to be based on whichever platform you want it on. The other two is going to be shots to my man, Mark. God bless you, bro. It's going to be for Switch 2. We're giving away a Switch 2 copy of RE9. And then we're also giving away a PS5 copy. And then the third one could be whatever platform the third winner falls on. That's what it's. If they want it on PC, they want it on PS5, they want it on Xbox or Switch 2, whatever, we'll have that code ready for you. If you're international, I'll direct you to that individual that is handling that specific giveaway. So don't worry. And just thank you guys, you know, for supporting the movement, man. We want to do more giveaways like this, you know, moving forward. And I appreciate everybody stepping up.
No way.
So let's go, man.
Lord.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go.
Asha played Bloodborne remake by Bluepoint.
Nonsense. All nonsense. You always coming up in here with all these wild freaking super chats. Come on, Tret, bro. You already know, man. Let's not even waste time with that, okay? That's not. That's like a Pegasus coming out of the sky right now. It's not gonna happen, okay? So okay, you come in here with these wild super chats, but I appreciate you, bro. All I can do is smile. All I can do is smile. Yeah, okay. Keep wishing and dreaming. Okay, it's okay to hope and dream. But yeah, like I was saying, man, we're gonna have more giveaways coming up, and like I said, we have amazing community here, and we have amazing people that love to give and love to help out the channel, and want to see the channel be a success. So Mark, love you. There's no hope. All of you guys, man. Big Phil, Bobby Cook, so many names to name. All of you guys who help out, man. I appreciate y'all. We love you guys. All right, so we do have some major topics to go over and discuss. Remember, members, stay on the alert, man. It's going down today, so make sure. I try to tell y'all, I'm a man of my word, bro. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned after this stream. I'm going to do a quick stream. We're gonna spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jeff, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. That knocks us down to 23. Let's go, Jeff. Let's go, man. Let's go. That brings us to 23. And I want you guys not just to sign up for giveaways, man, but I want you guys to genuinely, want to be a part of our membership community, because we're going to have some awesome things happening. And I want you guys to be along for the ride. That's just one of the perks of being a member. I know a lot of content creators don't have stuff like that, or perks like that, for their members and stuff, try to give back to their members. So you guys are the lifeline. Yo, Jeff, make sure you go to the community tab where you find all your perks. We'll be spinning the wheel today, man. I hope you can get a copy of RE9, bro. Oh my God. I can't believe this joint is dropping on Friday. I'm preparing myself. I'm ready. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some PC content. Shout out to my man Gamer on All Console. We're gonna have some PC content, show you boys how it runs on the 5090, and then we're gonna have some PS5 Pro footage. You know what I'm saying, for you boys, and then we're gonna have some comparison between the base PS5. I got to make sure everything is updated on the base. You know what I mean? And we gonna try to do this thing, bro. We're gonna do this thing all over again. You know what I mean? Keep our foot on the throttle for you boys. So expect some content rolling out. I just need y'all to support the videos, man. Hit the like button on the videos, share them out. I'm gonna get to work for you boys. All right. So check this out, man. So we do have a major update to talk about with PSSR 2.0 when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro. So I need you guys to pay attention to that, because this is going to be pretty significant when it comes down to it, because this is an update that a lot of people have been waiting on. And this is something on top of the update that we're supposed to be getting. And so if you paid a premium for your PlayStation 5 Pro, you jumped on the bandwagon, back in November of 2024, then, your fruits of your labor is going to be paying off, man. You're going to be seeing what this machine can really, really, really do. And I'm excited as someone that owns the Pro. Shout out to my man Skillful. Got to give props where it's due. Shout out to you, bro. I see you, man. I know you at work right now, Skillful. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you. So yeah, man, we're going to be talking about this update, and yeah, it's looking crazy. And with this update that we're going to be talking about, with this patent and everything, let me tell y'all right now, all I can think about is the games that are much more complex to run, games that are just more, CPU intensive, heavy. Oh my God, this is going to be a beautiful update. Y'all, when I was reading up on this thing and I had some other people telling me some stuff, I was like, no freaking way. Bro, I'm telling y'all, especially with GTA 6, September is stacked with games. Y'all don't even understand, as gamers right now, in spite of all the foolery going on right now, I don't even know if y'all even understand. You know what I'm saying? Like how amazing this joint's gonna be, especially if, the game is not locked. You know what I'm saying? In terms of frame rate, bro, it's about to be nuts. Yo, Jeff, let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. You guys, this man just became a member and out here gifting out subs. Look, man, see how amazing God works, bro. You see how amazing he is, man. You see how amazing King Jesus is. He's just out here just sending people, man, to bless us, you know what I mean, and help bless our community, Shout out to my brother. Hey, let's go, bro. I'm telling you, after this stream, RE9 giveaway, get hyped, get excited. It's going down. So check this out, man. So I'm telling y'all, this update is going to be bananas, son. Think I'm playing? All right, you'll see. We're gonna take a look at RE9 and see what the critics are saying. and everything. So don't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't go anywhere. We got to check out the reviews and hear what everybody is saying on that. On top of that, we got some spicy Xbox news for you boys. So know some of you guys have been waiting, to hear some positive stuff from Xbox. I got y'all, depending on how y'all look at it. So we're going to talk about the multi-platform strategy. You know what I'm saying? So we got, Asha, she's talking about, multi-platform and her take on it. And I know a lot of people are even torn in between, consoles exclusivity for Xbox. She did touch upon that again. So there's two different major stories here. One, Xbox, console exclusives. Two, we're going to talk about multi-platform. I mean, she's on fire right now, like just talking about a bunch of stuff. Like I said, she's talking, but we got to see the actions behind it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when people get in, bro, they'll say anything for that image. But hey, we just got to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? And you know how the internet is, bro. It's an unforgiving place. So if you say or hint, you know what I mean, or leading people into believing certain things, you got to follow through with that, or else you're cooked. I'm just going to say your reputation will be cooked immediately. So don't play with people online, because people are going to be holding you accountable. And that's why me, as a veteran of doing this YouTube thing since the very beginning, since YouTube was a thing, keep your word, bro. Keep your freaking word, because people have receipts for your box side. And let's just say you want to be on people's good side and not their bad side. So I'm hoping that all these things that she's saying, or quote unquote hinting at, is a step in the right direction. Returning to the roots of Xbox. Also, we're going to talk about hardware. We have some, we're getting hints of, new Xbox hardware announcements, which this is the 25th year of Xbox. And I know the news has been a little bit salty, especially with Sarah Bond, just out of nowhere, literally resigning, quitting, or being fired, whatever the case may be. And then we had Phil, all of that stuff happening last week. And then now, coming into this week, we got Asha, stepping in her new role as head of Xbox, and it's a big shoe to fill. So I'm literally hoping that she does her job and give us what we want. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't think it's going to go back to the way it used to be, but she's talking about consoles and I guess shining light on console gaming in a very special way. I think a lot of people are saying right now. So we will see. We will see, because the way she's talking, it seems like Microsoft wants to prioritize the console again. We're going to see. We're going to see. If that's the case, then you already know, for some people, console exclusives is what drives them to buy a console. You know what I mean? So if there's no exclusivity, then you can buy the games anywhere and play them on any platform and things of that nature. So we're going to see how that actually turns out. We're also going to talk about something else, which I think I wanted to highlight here for a lot of you dudes. Hey, thank you so much, Series X Pro 27 for the 99 cents. Sorry that didn't pop up. I don't know why that did not pop up on stream, but we appreciate you. We're also going to talk about something else as well, in regards to, now this is PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Plus, for this month. We're going to cover that as well for a lot of you guys who are, subscribe to PlayStation Plus. And so, yeah, let's get ready. Hit that like button, man. It is definitely going down. So are you guys ready? Yo, listen, let's start off with the major PlayStation 5 Pro PSSR 2.0 patent. All right. So this is crazy. And this tells me that the PlayStation 6 is going to be it's going to be a whole nother level with PSSR. Because remember, PS5 Pro is literally a stepping stone for what the PlayStation 6 is going to be. It's going to take it to a whole new level. And I think a lot of people are going to be in for a ride, because it's going to be interesting to see where Sony take things, you know, in terms of the performance of the PlayStation 6 whenever it happens. But this could also be for the PlayStation 6, just kind of like a tester. You know, we're still going to be getting it on the Pro, but then it's going to be like, much more mature, you know what I mean, when it comes to the PlayStation 6. So this is still, PSSR 2.0 and all that good stuff. So, all right, enough with the chit chat. Let's get right into this because, bro, when I saw this, shout out to Mark, because Mark brought this to my attention and I was like, man, Mark always try to fill us in as much as he possibly can. And so this is kind of a crazy breakdown here. Let me drag you guys over here so I can see you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. So check this out. So this is coming from Tech for Gamers. I need y'all to listen right now because this right here is going to be ground breaking. All right. So listen. So Sony patents PSSR breakthrough to eliminate, listen to your boy, to eliminate FPS drops and lower internal resolution in games. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sorry. Bro. A lot of this stuff is similar to how NVIDIA handles their upscaling technology. You know what I mean? Going from, the old school, way of upscaling to a new transformer model and how much significantly better. Obviously, when it came down to Blackwell and, DLSS 4 and how much better it is, over DLSS 3 and the image quality and the latency being a lot better and things of that nature. So I was like, yo, the new transformer model is nuts. And a lot of people are like, man, I really love this. So think about NVIDIA when you're actually thinking about with PSSR 2.0 and how Sony is actually doing this right now. And it's amazing that Sony have their own in-house upscaling technology. So they don't have to rely on AMD or NVIDIA or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They could do their own thing in-house and do their own in-house ingredients. So let's go ahead here and let's show you guys, because this is amazing. When you look at stuff like this, shout out to Mark, man. Full credit goes to my man Mark and also Tech for Gamers. But listen to me. When you think about games like GTA 6, you gotta think about updates like this or patents like this, because it's like, this is a breakthrough, bro. Imagine you running GTA 6 with ray tracing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't want a whole bunch of frame drops. You know what I'm saying? And how I think Sony and Rockstar is going to be able to achieve that 60 FPS again, offering a very low internal resolution, right? And then boost the image quality, right, to a higher resolution. So with the drastic update to PSSR 2.0, I am telling you guys, the game is going to look phenomenal. That's where the magic is going to be happening. And, when you're playing a game like GTA 6, you don't want a whole bunch of frame drops. I mean, just for any game. It don't even have to be GTA 6. It could be Crimson Desert. Could be whatever, Resident Evil Requiem, whatever game. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a whole bunch of frame drops. And it's going to be like not a nice playable experience. So listen to this one right here. Oh boy, look at the subheading. PSSR could get much better in the near future. What? Bro, especially for the first party games. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first party games are going to be absolutely bananas, son. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. The first party games, oh my God, I don't even think you guys are even ready. So the story highlight is Sony discusses a new PSSR update that enables it to switch between different CNN precisions in real time. What? That is nuts. That is absolutely freaking nuts. Bro, to be able to switch, in other words, from different transformer models in real time. So whichever one has the better image quality, that's what you're going to be getting. Like, so instead of having to deal with and worried about the developers, waiting for PSSR to give, to update for them to update it into the game. This is going to allow you to have it in real time. What? This is nuts. This is absolutely freaking nuts. This change would allow PSSR to avoid more severe fallbacks, such as FPS drops or reduce in internal resolution. PSSR could use lower CNN precision at high loads levels without affecting gameplay. Dude, all I can think about is GTA 6. All I can think about is Wolverine and, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, Saros, and all these other games. Like, bro, I am telling you guys, man, this is nuts. So whether we like it or not, software solutions such as upscalers have become critical to achieving great visuals and performance in AAA games. Sony has been among the, oh my Lord, I can't believe this, the front runners. Are y'all, man, can you believe this? Sony has been among the front runners with its collaboration on FSR 4 and its proprietary, wait for it, PSSR, or PSSR as they say, advancing the field. So this is groundbreaking right now, okay? Now, it says, we have identified a new Sony patent outlining a groundbreaking MFSR for its PSSR upscaler, addressing some of its most significant issues. So, guys, this is absolutely incredible stuff when you think about it. So, during heavy game loads, PSSR is often forced to make noticeable compromises, such as reduce internal resolution or FPS drops, which degrade the player experience. The publisher wants to avoid these fallbacks by using real-time quantization. So, listen to me right now, because this was one of the biggest complaints when it came down to PSSR. Was people was like, oh my God, the image quality don't look as good, and the shimmering and this and that and blah blah blah. Now listen to this. According to the patent, PSSR dynamically drops to a lower CNN precision when frame rates dip with minimal gameplay impact, then returns to full precision once performance stabilizes. So guys, in other words, long story short with this whole thing is that this is supposed to get the games looking better and playing better with minimal performance drops. You know what I mean? To the point where you don't even really notice it. And this is what we've been waiting for. Anybody who have bought a PlayStation 5 Pro, this is what you've been waiting. This is for the money right here. And, having technology like this at the forefront of a mid-generation refresh, which is going to be bleeding over into the next generation, which is PlayStation 6. It's going to be bananas. You feel me? Now, the accuracy of the A and N interface is reduced through a reduction of the precision of weights and or activations of the model. However, this reduction is acceptable in order to maintain a stable gaming experience. Example, smooth perceived animation and maintain resolution for the user. Yay!
Hey, this is for all them PS.
Hey, come on, baby. Come on. Now, here's like obviously, what I'm saying, a full breakdown of what's going on. All right, so you can kind of simplify it a little bit. So why it matters? By avoiding the drawbacks of dynamic internal resolution and frame rate drops during high GPU loads. Now, stop right there for a second so we can break this joint down. High GPU, so a game that is GPU bound, right, simply means that it prioritizes the GPU rather than the CPU. Heavy load on the GPU. Yes, this thing is gonna, and remember, a lot of the power and capabilities of the Pro is within the GPU department and not the CPU department. The CPU, if you guys must remember, has higher clock speeds than the base PS5, but it still share the same CPU. The GPU is where all the difference is, all the horsepower gains and everything are. And that's why you're getting, the performance that you're getting when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro. So stuff like this is absolutely amazing when you really think about it. So the upscalers would reduce or eliminate visual artifacts. Now let's stop right there again. Visual artifacts is something that Digital Foundry have pointed out in a lot of their analysis. And then also, a lot of other, tech reviewers and stuff like that. And just in general, you see it for yourself. The image quality is just not as, crisp a lot of times because, well, they're probably not using a much more updated version of PSSR. And let's just say that is also, we at the mercy of the developers to be able to update the game. So having something like this, oh my God, man, this is truly a game changer. And other performance. So let's take a look at this. So receive the input graphics data at trained CNN and then perform the MFSR based on the input graphics data and then output it to the actual device. So that's kind of like the whole process, of how it does. And then it monitored the current frame rate, then the frame rate below the predetermined threshold, and then obviously to apply and quantize the CNN and then use the high precision there for the CNN. So yeah, this is absolutely incredible stuff. And on top of that, we're not even done yet. Okay, so Sony patents called graphics processing says developers would no longer have to drop their titles to lower internal resolutions to boost the upscaler. So they don't even have to, this is crazy reading this. They don't even have to lower the internal resolution of their games to boost the upscaler performance. This is nuts. Sony is literally out here like making it so much easier for developers. And all I can think about, guys, is GTA 6. All I can think about is games like GTA 6, because in order for you to get GTA 6, because the CPU is the same as the base PS5, in order for you to get GTA 6 doing its magic, this is something that I think would be such perfect for GTA 6 in order so that Rockstar don't necessarily have to, go from a way lower internal resolution just to upscale it back again to get you guys the frame rate. This thing is allowing them to not have to lower the internal resolution to boost the upscaler. It could just do it. You know what I'm saying? And then in real time, what? This is nuts. Okay, so now let's go. Let's keep it pushing here. So the quantization would just lower the precision of the CNN weights when GPU load spikes. So yeah, this is pushing the GPU. This is putting a lot of load. Now, dynamically lightening the AI workload would enable higher internal resolutions and more consistent FPS. That's what you guys want, especially on the more demanding games like Crimson Desert, Resident Evil 9. The list goes on and on and on and on. Wolverine. Yes, you want more consistent frame rate and you don't want the image quality to suffer, in the process. So that's just how I look at it at the end of the day. Now, Sony claims that the current MFSR upscalers hurt FPS and visual quality under heavy load, especially in fast-paced games. So, Call of Duty, or maybe you're playing Ninja Gaiden or something like that, and then you notice the image quality just kind of drops a little bit, and frame rate drops a little bit. That's stuff that we've been dealing with since forever. Since PS2, PS1, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and now we're where we are. So, this is crazy freaking stuff, guys. So this is when an application or game has a high load point, the frame rate of the MFSR graphics output can suffer, leading to reduced quality experience for the user. This particularly problematic in fast-paced games. So, man, there's going to be a lot of benefits here, guys. I literally cannot freaking wait for this update. And obviously, Sony's PSSR improvement would make it a great contender against other options, as none of the mainstream upscalers rely on real-time quantization. So, think about that right now. In real time? That's nuts. This is on a whole nother level right now, right? Rather, current upscalers use only one per trained fixed precision models. So Sony is working on something that is going to be game changing, not only for PS5 Pro, but also for the PlayStation 6. Now, Sony has previously patented several other unique concepts, such as one that aims to shrink the size of 100 gigabyte AAA games just to about 100 megabyte. What? By streaming assets, and other one that reveals a generative AI system to create personalized podcasts for gamers. So think about the PlayStation 6 in this regard. When you think about the Kraken and all those compression technologies and stuff like that we have currently right now. Look, now this is a patent, but at the same time, hopefully this actually happens, man, because right now, with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now, guys, stuff is ridiculous, man. I was looking last night, Legion Go 2, sold out, been sold out since October. The secondhand market for that right now is going up upwards of $2,000. Everything is so chaotic right now. These PC handhelds, freaking Steam Deck OLEDs, Steam Deck going for ridiculous prices, over $1,000 because they're sold out. So I think it would be smart for Sony to go ahead and delay the PlayStation 6, come out with it back, in 2029, something like that, maybe 2030 at this point, and perfect stuff like this. Take all the time you need. You're not in a rush. Give the PlayStation 5 what it really deserves. Crank out some new IPs. Like I ask y'all up here at the poll, crank out some new IPs, man, and blow us all away. Show us what the PS5 can truly do, just like you did during the PS4 generation. And I think everybody will be happy from there. So y'all boys, let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? All right, so let's move along here to Resident Evil. Let's move on into RE9 reviews. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go, baby. RE9. One of my most anticipated game of the year.
Unreal. How is he generating that much power?
Let's go, bro. RE9. Are you boys ready? Nah, I don't think you boys are ready for this one. So let's go ahead. For those of you who make your purchase decisions around reviews, let's check out the reviews. Let's go. Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
With PSSR 2, no problem waiting for PS6 till 2030.
There you go, right? My man, there you go. So let's take a look at these reviews. Thank you so much, Steven, for the $2. I appreciate you. Ashy Larry, I'm done. Let's take a look at these reviews real quick. All right, look at these reviews, man. All fantastic reviews. Yo, Dean, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Hello, Marlon. How is your family going?
Family is doing great, man. Thank you. So I hope your family is doing great as well, Dean. Great to see you, my brother. Hope all is well with you, man. Yeah, family is doing great, man. We just out here grinding. You know, my daughter's doing great. She started school like about 3 weeks ago. So, you know, thank God, you know, thank King Jesus for his mercy, man. I can't complain. I have the breath of life. So I can't complain, my brother. Hope all is well with you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Big up yourself, Dean. Let's go. So as you guys can see, we have RE, Requiem reviews, and it's looking really, really good. A bunch of 10s, 9.5s, and a bunch of 9s. Look how much 9s. And RE, I feel like, has always reviewed very, very well for the most part. GameSpot gave it an 8, Metacritic 89, and an OpenCritic 89. So solid across the board. You know, there's a lot of hype. Physical copies. You know what I'm saying? Physical. Yo, Gaming and Reactions is in the house. That is our third man right there to help us with this RE9 giveaway. It's going down after the stream. Great to see you in here, my brother. Let's get it popping. But yo, RE9, I cannot wait, man. This game is going to be fantastic. As you guys can see the reviews, those of you who make, purchase decisions around reviews and stuff like that. Now, obviously, you know, people are saying what they're saying. Oh, you know, $70 for 8 hours of playtime is a big no for me.
Oh,
And,
no way.
you know, people have like mixed bag things, but
thank you.
I don't even know what else to say.
THS Switch 2 got a 9092.
Oh, nice. I don't know where people are getting 8 hours from, but hey, from what I remember hearing, thank you so much, Cheeto. From what I remember hearing, they said that there was 9 hours apiece, 8 to 9 hours apiece for Leon and Grace. So that's what I remember hearing. But hey, like I said, I don't know where people are getting 8 hours from, but yo, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this game, man. I think that this game is going to be absolutely crazy. And I think it might be contender for game of the year. You know what I mean? For a lot of people. But yeah, 8 hours. I just don't believe the game is 8 hours. I think it's probably going to be maybe a little bit more than Village in terms of hours. But yeah, as far as I know, 8 to 9 hours for Leon. And then, 8 to 9 hours for Grace. So that's what I heard. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I'm excited for this game. And I know a lot of you guys, as you guys may know, in case if y'all don't already know, the game is going to be running at 4K 60 FPS. And I heard some things about the game having the perfect blend between action and horror. So that's awesome because I felt like Resident Evil 5 had more action and horror. So it is what it is. I'm excited. I think this is going to be dope. And for the 30th anniversary, of Resident Evil, this is pretty significant. And I think a lot of people are genuinely hyped and also genuinely, really, 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 really excited. You know what I mean? So let's go, man. This is the time. I mean, we are close. We got a release date for Wolverine. I mean, we're eating good, guys. Just in September alone, PlayStation, PlayStation owners are going to be eating really good. And then also, third party is going to be eating really good as well. I mean, this is a huge year for gamers, man. Shout out to MBG. He highlighted a couple of these games that are coming out in September. You got your MGS, Master Collection Volume 2 that comes out within August, the end of August there on the 27th. And then you have Phantom Blade Zero on the 9th. And then you also have Wolverine, like basically a week later, you know what I'm saying, coming out, which is nuts. And then you have GTA 6, which is dropping 2 months You know what I mean? After Wolverine, which is I can't believe this, man. So we are blessed, guys. We are blessed as gamers, regardless of all the shenanigans going on. We're blessed, and we just got to give God thanks. All right, so let's go ahead and let's push a little bit further here, because we do have some other topics to go over and discuss. Not only that too, but if you're a PlayStation fan, you got Marathon. If you're going to be playing Marathon, that's going to be on the 5th of March. And then you have Ghosts of Yotei Legends. Those of you who love Yotei, that's going to go down on the 10th of March. You know what I'm saying? And then you also have MLB The Show, which is on the 17th. Saros, that's on April 30th. And then Marvel Tokon, that's on August the 6th. And then Wolverine on the 15th. And then Kenna 2, you know, that's sometime in 2026. So boys going to be eating good. All right, let's get it popping. We ain't done yet. We still got a lot to talk about. So let's move on to hardware, Xbox hardware. Now, a lot of you guys may know that this is the 25th anniversary of Xbox. And, you know, I think a lot of you guys are probably wondering, man, with Phil Spencer gone, Sarah Bond gone, you know what I mean? Like, now we under new leadership, you know, what's going to be happening? What's ahead of us? And, you know, all we can hear right now is a bunch of promises that we don't know if they're going to be fulfilled. But one thing is for certain, let's take a look at what's being said right now when it comes to hardware. So if you're an Xbox enthusiast or you're an Xbox console guy, well, this might be really good news for you guys. So let's go ahead. Let's take it away. All right, so this has come from purexbox.com. It says right here, Xbox says hardware announcements are coming up as team looks ahead to next gen. So you will hear more about that soon. So yeah, man, I told y'all, Microsoft is done with this generation. Been done with it. From last year, we were hearing that, you know, Microsoft was looking forward to the next generation of Xbox. We heard Sarah Bond talking about it. It's going to be a huge technological leap. We heard about Magnus and the rumors and the power capabilities of the box. It's going to be basically an all-out PC. It's going to be a hybrid between the two. It's going to have a dedicated Xbox dashboard. You can play Xbox games, and then you could dual boot. You can go to PC. Going to have all the digital storefronts there. And this thing is supposed to be on the level of a 5080, which it's going to be probably really freaking expensive when you really sit down and think about it. This thing is going to be a monster of a console in terms of what we've been hearing. But like I said, don't want to get so choked up on specs. It's really going to come down to how developers are going to be utilizing the box and if we're going to see those kind of performance similar to the Series X. So let's go ahead and scroll down and see what the heck is going on right now. So Asha Sharma recently had her renewed focus on the Xbox, obviously the console side of Xbox business. In a new interview with Minto Central, the Xbox boss hinted that we'll hear about new console hardware very soon. So indeed, while elaborating on her recent comments about returning to Xbox, Sharma talked about what's coming in terms of next-gen hardware. Quote, air quotes for this one, "You will hear more about that soon." End quote, Sharma says, with somewhat, air quotes, some hardware announcements coming up from Xbox, from Microsoft and Team Xbox. So, quote, "I'm committed to returning to Xbox." You see, those are some bold claims, guys. Those are some really, really bold claims at this point. And that starts with console. That starts with hardware. You will hear more about that soon. We'll have some announcements coming up. You will see us collectively investing here. So think about that. Like that. That's like, you know, that's saying like, hey, look, like, bro, we are doing the best that we can right now to actively push the console. That's what she's saying here, guys. Like, look, we're returning to Xbox, basically to the roots of Xbox. Saying going to be pushing hardware. You know, we're going to be investing into the hardware, and we have a lot of announcements coming. So she's saying all the right things at this point. She's saying all the right things. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you are enjoying the show so far. She's saying all the right things when it comes to Xbox hardware. And so we know that when it comes to the Xbox hardware and stuff like that, that has not been the main focus for Xbox because they've been pushing AI like crazy now. They also, been pushing Xbox Play Anywhere. They've been pushing their multi-platform strategy even further and things of that nature. We know that, like I said, we talked about Magnus. We also heard rumors from Jez Corden that Microsoft might still do, I don't know, with Phil being out, if they're still going to be doing, the Xbox handheld. I mean, their own dedicated proprietary handheld. We're just going to have to wait and see. But also we're hearing from Paul Thurrott yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw Brad Sam's podcast where Paul was talking about what he have heard within Microsoft. And bro, it's not looking too good in terms of the hardware side, but we already know this was already in motion way before all this stuff was being said. And so this could very well be the last Xbox hardware that we might get. We're just going to have to wait and see. But yo, Asha is saying all the right things, even though some people caught her in a lie and said she wishy-washy and this and that. But yo, on the good things that people are saying, she's saying returning to the roots, which we're going to talk about console exclusivity right now, because a lot of people are wondering it. And so we're going to be tying this into the same topic here when it comes to, exclusivity and stuff, because that's something that for a lot of people think that they hurted the brand in terms of people buying the console and things of that nature. When Microsoft said we're starting out with 4 games and they were going to pivot from there, I think that was kind of pretty serious for a lot of people, because they're like, well, what's the point of buying an Xbox console if I can play on PlayStation or if I can play on Nintendo? Well, just have your brain on 50-50 for this one, because things might even change, or it might not change. It might stay the same. You know what I mean? Or it might just be a bunch of PR fluff. So let's go ahead and let's take it away for you boys. All right, so this is also coming from Pure Xbox. It says right here, Xbox boss questioned on whether exclusives could return in the future. Now, quote, the plan. Look at this one. The plan until it's not the plan. Think about that right there for a second. So it's like kind of like saying, you know what? It could be the plan, but until it's not the plan, then there you go. So it's like it kind of just leaves everything in limbo. You know what I mean? Like she's not giving you anything concrete to say like, yeah, the plan until it's not the plan. It's just like, okay, but we got to give this chick the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like there's all sorts of other things that we can go into when it comes to her. She not being a real gamer. She came from the AI side of Microsoft. There's so many, things that she's saying that doesn't really make sense. She's wishy-washy, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then on one hand, she's, entertaining the idea of exclusivity again. I just don't see Microsoft doing, if they do exclusivity, it's probably going to be time exclusivity. I just don't think they're going to do full on exclusivity, because then it's going to go against their multi-platform strategy business model that they currently have in place. And you guys must remember that ABK deal is hurting Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you see they're going up on the price on the consoles 3 different times. They went up on the price on the games. Then they realized the backlash was too real. Then they came back down off the price. They went up on the price of Game Pass. Like, there's so many different, moving parts to this whole thing. So dynamically speaking, this is crazy. It's just an up and down seesaw affair. And so we still got to wait and see what she's talking about. Like, we got to give her a chance. Like I said, I'm not casting any judgment. You saying a bunch of rah-rah right now, but can you back it up? That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? Because anybody can step into, whether it's a president, a prime minister, a mayor, you know what I mean, a chief of police, or whoever in big leadership, a CEO of a company, they can all say all the nice things. Oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Okay, put actions behind your word. You know what I mean? Your words. Put actions behind your words. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Stand on business. You feel me? So like I said, I'm not counting her out just yet, but back up what you say, because all this right here are receipts. You know the internet is good for it. They can dig up this article 2 years from now. Asha, remember you said this? Remember you said this? Or what were you trying to really say, Asha? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being for real, guys. We just got to call it for what it is. So let's kind of dig a little bit much more deeper into this bad boy so we can understand what the heck is she saying. So this was also conducted with Windows Central. And this has to do with, speaking on a wide range of topics. Sharma was questioned at one point about the potential to revise Xbox's current strategy and suggested that nothing is off the table. Oh boy, we have heard that nothing is off the table conversation before from Big Phil. So here we go again. All right. But that she needs to learn and figure out what the data says about, the Xbox strategy today. So obviously the new strategy that Xbox have in place, multi-platform, want to be the biggest publisher in the game. Now don't have any more exclusives, blah, 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 pushing forward more into AI, this and that, so much more. Right. So let's kind of dig into this so we can understand exactly what's going on. It says, when asked what Asha Sharma thought about the idea of returning to exclusive games. I love that word, exclusive. World premiere, baby. Y'all remember that, right? She said, right now, I need to learn candidly about why of these decisions, what we are obviously now, listen to this right here. This is the crazy part. Why of these decisions, what we were optimizing for, and what the data says about the Xbox strategy today. You see that? You see how she's wording everything? It's like, okay, just the cliffhanger kind of vibe, like just smoke screen kind of vibe. Like, okay, you got to learn, you got to read the plays in order for you to be able to play good defense, right? Or offense, whatever you're doing. Now, that's the honest answer. I'm looking at lifetime value, not just what happened in a previous moment or in short-term efficiencies and things like that. The plan's the plan until it's not the plan. End quote. So, again, for a lot of people, okay. I can see how some people would look at this. Okay, Asha, whatever. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see what are you going to bring? All we care about, right? This is all PR fluff talk right now. We want to see what can you bring to the actual freaking table right now. That's what's more important to us than anything else. And I don't blame you. I literally don't blame you guys, because at the end of the day, dog, that's what's more important. Like, what difference are you going to bring to Xbox? Are you going to make Xbox better? Because if you're not going to make Xbox better, then what the heck are we doing here? You feel me? Like, that's everybody's biggest thing. Are you going to change the way how things are right now and make Xbox better? That's what a lot of people want. And so, yeah, man. Now, let's talk about the multi-platform strategy, because this is pretty significant. And I know a lot of you boys wondering if Microsoft is going to change their multi-platform, strategy and things of that nature. So yeah, let's go ahead here, man, and let's dial in. Make sure you boys hit that like button, share out the stream if you are enjoying the show so far. Let's get it popping.
Oh, no way.
Go.
Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My girl went from cheerleading to head coach.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, you see, when it comes to, now let's tie in with this whole thing again. Appreciate you, Steven. When it comes to Xbox's multi-platform strategy, she said there's nothing off the table, right? And then she needs more time, like we were saying earlier. But look down at the bottom here. We also know that there are a lot of players who aren't on console or our hardware, and I want to deliver great games to them too. I need to learn more about what that can look like, what decisions were made, what we need to do going forward. And I want a little bit of time and space to do that. That's fine. Take all the time. Just like she said earlier about, why these decisions were made when it comes to the multi-platform strategy. What are we optimizing for? You got to pay attention to some of the stuff that she's saying. And that's the honest answer. And I'm looking at lifetime value, not just what happened in previous moment or short-term efficiencies, blah, blah, blah. Like, again, basically saying I need time to assess all of this and look through all of this. And it's like, do you honestly think that Microsoft could do a whole 180 from their multi-platform strategy? Yes, no. I mean, 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think Microsoft is going to make a whole 180. I mean, they can. They've done it before, but it completely goes against what Microsoft is trying to do right now, right? And the position that Microsoft has put themselves in when it comes to that ABK deal, because that's a lot of money to spend, dog. And then Call of Duty, one of the biggest IPs out of that Activision Blizzard King deal, is not looking too good right now. You know what I'm saying? So again, Microsoft is scraping the barrel right now. Even though they have a lot of IPs dropping this year, they're scraping the barrel when it comes to the multi-platform strategy. They're relying on these games going to PlayStation because they know it's going to sell more. You know what I mean? And look at Forza Horizon 5, crazy, 5 million copies or more. You know what I mean? That was really profitable for them. Same thing they're going to do with Forza Horizon 6, right? Same thing they're going to do with Fable, because there's a lot of PlayStation fans out there that care about Fable, you know what I mean? And being able to play that, on PS5. So I think the perfect balance would be time exclusivity, just to give people that idea of, oh, shoot, well, if this is not coming to PlayStation for 6 months to a year, similar to how PlayStation is doing their strategy when it comes to putting their games on PC. Come on, guys should know this. So I'm just saying, if they do exclusivity, I can see it similar to how PlayStation treats their exclusives when it comes to putting it on another platform, right? And maybe that could be some sort of help to allow people to say, let me buy an Xbox console for that. You go what I'm saying? Or
no way.
Maybe not.
Oh my Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Maybe not.
Thank you.
Maybe that might not be the case.
Forget Xbox, skull emoji. Sony always in the lead, they need to catch up. Xbox do better, that's why I love this channel, bro. We only PlayStation fans here.
Kibble, appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that. Yo, look, man, we all gamers here, man. Some people might love a certain company more than the other. Some people love Nintendo more than they do love Xbox, or, Nintendo or PlayStation, whatever the case may be. But look, man, we all love all these companies. You know what I mean? I grew up on all these companies. Yeah, Nintendo was my first love, obviously. And then, we had Sega for me, before it was Sony. And all those kind of things, Atari and all those other, machines. But at the end of the day, man, Sony, I will always have a special love in my heart for PlayStation, because some of my best memories as a kid was centered around PlayStation. Me getting lost in Manhattan, me getting lost in Chinatown, Bobby's department store. I ran in there one time, Toys R Us. I mean, trying to find different things. A lot of you boys from New York, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Same thing with Xbox, the launch of the original Xbox Live, and how much it meant to me. We talked about that yesterday. And I really, she's talking about going back to the roots, bro. That's the roots to me. Like the Xbox 360 launch time, the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox is the roots of Xbox. 100%. 100%. Right? So when you think about those things that Asha is saying about going back to the roots, returning to Xbox, that's what I do get. Remember how dope it was during the 360 time? Remember how dope it was during the original Xbox, the games that we played, the exclusives that we had? Man, that was when Xbox was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, she might be misleading with all this stuff that she's saying, but bro, going back to the roots is going back to the roots verbatim. That's what it means, at least to me. And because if they do that, they're going to give Sony a run for their money. You know what I mean? And Sony, they need their behinds whooped. They need some good competition so they can stay on course, because lately, I don't know what the heck are they drinking and smoking, doing all this nonsense with these live service games, wasting development time, shutting down studios that they don't need to be shutting down. They need to get back on course. And I feel like Asha could surprise us. You know, it's a possibility. And going back to the roots of Xbox and sort of drive that home, because if they do that, that's going to put some pressure on Sony, and Sony needs their box side to be pressured. Pause. Because they've been slipping like a transmission that needs freaking transmission fluid change. Make sure you guys go subscribe to MGN Garage. Shameless plug. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is not a joke, man. And she's playing with fire right now. I'm gonna be real. She is playing with fire. So here is another thing that she's I'm telling you, she's saying all the right things right now. She's saying all the right things. And like I said, it's a double-edged sword, because how many times have we heard, these new CEOs and all these people and everything like that saying this and that? I'm like, wow, bro, really? Nah, no. Like, no. Okay. So we're not done yet. Let's talk about this other stuff that she's saying. Man, this chick is coming out here and she's saying all the right things for some people. Some people are like, oh my God, she's going to kill it. Like, she's going to do great, blah, 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 based on what she's saying. Other people are just like, yeah, right. She's a joke. You know what I mean? She's a fraud. She's not saying, she's wishy-washy. People are exposing her. She's not a real gamer. Like, come on. But yo, let's take a look at this real quickly. All right, so Chloe Brill, big Xbox-centric Twitter account here, does a great job on a lot of Xbox official news. So let's check out this stuff right here. So Matt Booty, Asha Loose Booty, as my man
no way.
Blaze would say.
Oh my Lord, thank you.
Let's go, baby.
At my job we've switched so many CEOs that I've lost count. I say give her a shot and see where it goes. She could bring everything back or sink.
That definitely. That is true. That's what I'm saying. Give her a chance. You know what I'm saying? Give her a chance. And that's kind of like where I'm at with this whole thing. So check this out. She's saying all the right things. Look at this. Xbox players have thousands of dollars invested. And that's not a joke. That's not a lie. In money and time too. It's incredibly important for me to understand that and protect that. I am committed to returning to Xbox. You see what I'm saying? She's saying all the right things. And that starts with console. Wait a minute. You see what I'm saying? She's making it sound like, oh, we're returning to the Xbox console and we're going to do all the right things, returning to the roots, where I'm giving the whole console exclusivity, a look as well. And that starts with hardware. So she's talking about the console and the hardware, and you will hear more about that soon. So I'm telling y'all, like, she is, look, Bro, there's a lot of work. She has a lot of work ahead of her, bro. She has a lot of work ahead of her because a lot of people feel like a lot of these games start going down the toilet. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like Halo just ain't Halo no more. A lot of people feel like Forza, is not really the same anymore. I mean, a lot of these Xbox first party games, a lot of people would say that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she is telling the truth. A lot of Xbox players have invested a lot. It sounds too good to be true. That is true. Anytime it sounds too, cuz, what's up, man? Shout out to my cousin, Cinematics. Let's poppin'. What's going down? She's saying I'm so happy my cousin is in here because I want to hear his thoughts. So, cuz, I don't know if you heard about the new Xbox CEO. We know that Phil Spencer is gone. Sarah Bond is gone. She's saying that Xbox is going to return to its roots and, potentially bringing back console exclusives. She's saying all the right things at this point, saying that Xbox players have invested thousands of dollars. That's important to her. And she's committed to returning to Xbox. Bro, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to allow people to trust the brand again, because a lot of people feel burnt and betrayed, especially when Microsoft decided, nope, we're not doing console exclusives anymore. We're starting off with 4 games. And then the rest was disastrous for a lot of people because, while it's great that other people can play these games and enjoy it, well, a lot of people are saying, fix Halo, fix Gears. You see what I'm saying? Like, make Forza a little bit better, like there's so many, man. Like, Starfield was so buggy and glitchy at launch. Redfall was a disaster. Like, there's so many things, you know what I mean? We want more new IPs. Like, but even though Microsoft got a lot of stuff coming out, especially this year, you got Fable, you got, the Halo campaign Evolved, which looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they brought back Ninja Gaiden. And this is why I love Phil Spencer, because he understands what a lot of gamers, and he was so hands-on. I hope Asha is hands-on too as well. That's one of the things I miss about Phil Spencer. He was always on Twitter, you know what I mean? Responding to comments, people making requests and stuff like that. And he would respond to them and stuff. Like I said, man, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to earn that trust back. You know what I mean? You gotta make people feel like, oh man, Xbox is back in terms of the console. You know what I mean? Because I felt like Microsoft just drifted away from that idea and start being everywhere. Every screen is an Xbox and Xbox Play Anywhere and all these devices that you have, as long as it supports, our software, when it comes to Xbox Play Anywhere, Game Pass, all these things, you're good. You don't even need the console. And I felt like that really crushed the reputation of the Xbox console, because saying everything is an Xbox literally just killed the whole console model right there. So what she's saying right now, she's saying all the good things, right? But at the same time, it's like, bro, there's a lot of work to bring back that console spirit. You feel me? There's a lot of groundwork here. And that's why I'm trying to tell a lot of people, like, bro, this is the reason why whenever these new people come in, they'll say anything, but the final say so is going to come from Satya and what he thinks she should do, because she can bring a lot of ideas to him and we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Because Microsoft right now, they're pushing AI, bro. A lot of these games that are going to be coming out in the future will be developed from the ground up with AI, with the supervision of, human developers and things of that nature. But those of you who don't like AI like that, the only good thing is, like I mentioned yesterday, shortening that window in terms of, development times, because, relying on these developers as it is right now to develop games, we're getting games, that started at the beginning of this generation and still ain't even out yet. You know what I mean? We're talking about 6 to 7 year development cycle. And a lot of people are just forgot about the IP, not, just like, whatever, if it comes out, it comes out. But nothing beats a human being developing a game. Because if that human being is talented, nothing towards AI. It's a tool, and we're going to treat it as such. But nothing beats a developer, a human developer that is passionate, that is, talented. Like, for instance, Rockstar, Naughty Dog, the Coalition on the Xbox side of things. Like there's we can do this all day. Like Insomniac.
No way.
Like,
oh my Lord. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So
A lot of people crying about Phil retiring as if he was paying y'all's bills. Give me a break.
hey, I can't even be mad with you on that one, bro. Like I said, Phil has made some mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He has made some mistakes. But Phil saved Xbox, right? And while I felt like when he was when it comes to the console being the primary focus and pushing, maybe he was pushing, I felt like on the competitive side of things was not so good. My cousin said, I agree with bringing exclusives back. She needs to reevaluate Xbox and what made it a great console. I have a feeling it will continue to be corporate greed. Nothing will change. That is true. Shout out to my cousin. That is true. Xbox was never saved. It's been downhill since Xbox One. The reason why I said Xbox was saved was Don Matrick, because I felt like if Don Matrick was still in, bro, I don't think Xbox would be what it is today. That's kind of like where I'm coming from when I say save, because remember, Phil pitched that Game Pass to Microsoft and be like, yo, I think we should do this. That literally saved Xbox. As much as it is a double-edged sword for a lot of people right now, because it's so expensive, it's this, it's that, and then not only that too, but also help bring in a lot of these games that we're now playing today back on the forefront. So Phil, like I said, during his career, he has highlighted a lot of different things that made Xbox the way it is today. Not only just that, Xbox Live, all those kind of things. And then the players interacting with the community and because you don't see Sony doing that. You don't see Hideaki Noshino-san sitting here. Hi guys, I'm Hideaki Noshino-san. How are you doing on Twitter? That man ain't got time for you. He ain't got time for me. You know what I'm saying? He's busy on his private jet. You know what I mean? Flying over Japan and going elsewhere and, going into the boardrooms and making other decisions. You see Hideaki or Herman Hulse on Twitter? That's what I'm talking about. Big difference between. That's one thing I could say about Xbox and Phil Spencer was that he was hands-on. Anytime there was a big uproar or there was a huge backlash or anything like that, that man was hands-on. You know what I mean? Quick to tackle the problem, quick to say, hey, look, we got this under control. Like we gonna try to rectify this problem. But then again, it went over Phil's head. And to highlight what I'm saying too, I'm saying.
Oh, no way. Oh my Lord. Thank you.
Xbox has been a deer on headlights since 2013 Perio.
Yep. The thing too, man, that's what hurted them. You know what I'm saying? The most was during the Xbox One generation, the all-in-one box situation, the DRM situation, that hurted Microsoft. How do you go from Xbox 360 to Xbox One? How do you go from great to mediocre? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But not like I said, the Xbox One backwards compatibility, right? Phil Spencer was the highlight of that. Building Xbox One S and Xbox One X, the Game Pass situation, you know what I mean? What was that? Back in 2016, right? And then also, the studio acquisitions, Playground Games, Double Fine, Ninja Theory, Obsidian, all that stuff from 2018, 2017. So Phil, being the leader back then, you know what I'm saying? And so the only takeaway was acquiring Bethesda and then also Activision. I think that they should have just left those two alone. Because that really hurted a lot of things, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, just having that consumer friendly idea going around, like, like I said, man, it was good and it was bad. You know what I mean? It was good. And then not only that, but also the Square Enix relationship, making sure working with Square and getting those games over and stuff like that. So there's quite a few things I could say about Phil. But then again, like I said, the Starfield situation, him not stepping up, being a real boss and making sure that he was overseeing the games. You know what I mean? Why did Starfield come out so buggy and glitchy? Why did 2022 we didn't have nothing? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different things I could say about Phil during his time. Not going as hard during the PS4 generation because according to Phil, that was the biggest generation to lose. And rightfully so, because that hurt them very hard. And, the fact that Phil was okay with being in third place, like, what the heck? No, you should have that competitive spirit. I don't give a dog on how much better Sony is. You know what I mean? Push. At least that will be my mindset. Nah, we ain't losing. We ain't backing down. We going to keep pushing until we can't push no more. You know what I'm saying? So there's all of that, man. Let's get into the Q&A portion of the show right now. Like I said, I can sit here and talk about this all day long. But, hey, that's just how I kind of feel. Like, Phil was good and he was bad. Same thing with Jim Ryan. But at the end of the day, like I said, them purchasing Activision Blizzard King bite them in the butt. Because, honestly, look at what's going on now. And we're feeling it. Anytime these companies make massive acquisitions, we end up paying the price. This is all facts. They jack up the price on the hardware. They want to jack up prices on software. Same thing Sony said. I don't know if y'all pay attention. Sony's going to push all the brunt of the cost to us. They're going to monetize their user base. Maybe jacking up the price on PlayStation Plus. Y'all remember I even covered that story. Y'all think this is a joke, man. This is why I try to tell you. These companies do not care about you. All they care about is your money. And it's always going to be that way until you stop. You get what I'm saying? So there's that. So let's get into Q&A. Hit the like button. Come in with your questions if you have any. And let's rock out. Let's do it. Let's get some music going. All right. Tag me. And then we're going to do the giveaway after this stream. Let's go. Yes. Make sure you smash up. Yes, sir. Brandon, I appreciate you. Smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. Say Xbox is dead and can't come back. I wouldn't say it can't come back. But it all depends. It all depends on what Asha is going to be doing, man. What she's going to try to do. We're going to see. We're going to see, bro. We're going to see. Lots of plans, but we're going to see if they come through. Lots of plans, but we're going to see if they come through. Let me also check this poll. So we had 363 votes. Do you think Sony will have a major new IP announcement this year? 58% of you guys said yes, and 42% said no. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. All right, guys, we're in the Q&A. Let me go ahead and heart all these super chats. Any questions, any concerns? Thank y'all for the super chats. They definitely do help us to continue to do what we do here for you guys. One love and God bless. As I said before, anybody wants to join up, feel free to do so, because after this, we're going members only. Members only. We're doing a giveaway for RE9. So this is your last chance. Your last chance. Or you're going to have to wait until we do a public giveaway for everyone, which it could be next month sometime. So if you're interested, join up. Hit that join button. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
We will make our own destiny.
Oh, yeah. I'm hype. I'm definitely hype.
Hi Marlon, today is a depressed, anxious day and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, my bro. Appreciate that. Hope all is well with you, Larry K. Just keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Let's go. Bobby Cook in the house. Johnny says, why do you still have faith in Xbox after generations of failure? I'm still, just like with PlayStation, I'm still holding on to the idea. You know what I'm saying? Of anything is possible. You know what I mean? Anything is possible. And so you just never know, man. You gotta have an open mind. You gotta have an open mind, because things can change. Yo, Sir DeCarlos, welcome back. Welcome back. Dizzy, what's popping? How you doing? Oh yes, I'm hyped for PSSR 2.0. Yes, sir. Mark Miller, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Great to see some of you boys up in here. Hit that like button. Initiative will help cut development time and crunch time. I'm okay with that, Marlon, but this is when you cut the dev completely out. The question is where I disagree. I hear you. I hear you. You know what I mean? I hear you 100%. Last chance to member up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The champ is here. Let's go. Shout outs to Tito. Let's go. Last chance. Last chance to member up. Look what we gonna do. We gonna put everybody's name on the wheel. We gonna put everybody's name on the wheel, and we're gonna spin that wheel. Tito, let's go, baby. So we know that my man Sir DeCarlos just membered up. Welcome, Tito. So that puts us at 21. So anybody wants a chance to win and support the channel, just hit that join button, baby. Just hit that join button. Hit that join button. Let's go. After this, we're doing a members only stream. And we're going to spin that wheel, baby. We're going to spin that freaking wheel. And we're going to give away some games, baby. So let's go. Let's go. Get hype. Get excited. Resident Evil Night. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? We already got a copy for the PC. Shout out to my man Gamer on Console. Can't wait to play this game on the 5090.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
PS5 Pro players eating good. Can't
Yes, sir.
wait for the update.
Yes, sir. Raven, let's go, baby. Let's go, my brother. We're outside. We're out here. Raven, thank you for the support, my bro. Let's go, man. We're out here. You know what I'm saying? We're out here. Get hype. Get excited. You know what this is. You better, come on. You better stop playing. Raven, love you, bro. So listen to your boy. All right. So I can't wait to play RE9. I can't wait to play RE9 on the 5090. Let's go. Mayweather, come see me, bro. Bam, bam. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Viper, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Viper. We out here. Welcome to Play Has Limits. Knocking it down, baby. Knocking it down to 20. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sharif. Let's go, baby. Where them 50-90 boys at? Let's go. Back to back to back. That puts us at 19. That puts us at 19. Let's go, baby. Sir de Carlos. Let's go, baby. He said, let's get that song, Marlon. I got you, bro. I got you, boys, man. I got you, boys. Don't worry, man. I'm a 50-90 guy. Let's go. Hey.
This is for all them PS.
Member
boys
up,
out
man.
there,
It's
man. Y'all know
going
what time
down.
it is.
If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you an Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype. Get hype. Get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, it's going down. RE9 is going down. Let's go. You thought we was playing? You thought we was playing? Nah, bro, we not playing. We not playing. You thought we was playing around? You thought we're not about this? Let's go. Let's get hype. Let's get excited for Resident Evil 9. I cannot freaking wait. A lot of you boys don't even already know how long we've been waiting on RE9. Covering all the rumors and everything. Seeing my man Leon again. We don't even know if Sherry Birkin is going to be in there. Bro, listen, man. Yo, this game looks absolutely amazing on the Pro. It's going to look amazing. I told y'all to get an OLED TV. I told you boys, get an OLED TV, get an OLED monitor, get a mini LED monitor. I told you boys. I told y'all, prepare. This is it, baby. This is it. This is it. It's happening. Prepare yourself. Like Kratos said, prepare yourself, boy. So I'm telling you guys, prepare yourself. The time is drawing near. Like Kratos said, the time is drawing near, bro. The beginning of Ragnarok. You remember when Kratos said, the time draws near, boy. and for that reason, we gotta represent Kratos in a big way, bro. You know, Kratos is the face of the channel. You feel me? And we gotta respect him, and we gotta play the boy song, bro. You already know what it is and what it was and what it's gonna be. You feel me? Yo, DJ, yo, spin that joint. Stop playing with us, baby. Let's go for RE9. Let's get hype right now. You know it's going down. Let's get it, baby.
Only fire when I tell you to fire. Only fire when I tell you to fire. Only fire when I tell you to fire. Only fire when I tell you to. Only fire when I tell you to fire. 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 Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Atreus to me. Atreus to me. Atreus to me. Boy, 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 boy. Boy.
Oh my Lord.
Go,
Thank
baby.
you.
Let's
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Can you put my name giveaway? I already pre-ordered Requiem Requiem PS5 and Xbox Series 10, but if I win, can I give it to another person?
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna write your name down so I can remember you already got one. I got you, bro. I got you. You already got the game. Larry got the game. I got you, bro. And anybody who already owns the game, just tell me, hey, I already got the game. Just to be fair, you know, to the next person and stuff like that. I would really appreciate it. You're a good dude, man. Appreciate that, Larry K. Thank you, bro. Let's go. Let's get hype. Remix. Oh, shoot. He said my ears is bleeding from this. Don't be like that, bro. Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that.
Only fire
When I tell you to fire. Hey.
Only fire when I tell you to fire. 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 Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In direction of dear boy. In direction of dear boy. Atreus, to me. Atreus, to me. Atreus, to me. Boy, 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 boy. Boy.
The biggest single, the hottest single of 2026. Shout out to my man Kratos. You know,
You dare defy a god, boy. There are consequences to defeating a god, boy. Atreus.
oh shoot. Let me stop. Hey, Jeff, let's go. He said, hey, Marlon, thank you so much for the LG OLED monitor recommendation. Didn't realize how much my eyes were missing. Laugh out loud. Much love. God bless. Sorry, wasn't member for a little while. Card got hacked. Nah, you good, Jeff. Love you, bro. Look, man. Look, Jeff. Not too long, Larry. We just want to get some more time to get some more people in here if they're interested in the giveaway, and then we'll roll into it. But yeah, man, make sure you guys have notifications. That's another thing. If you are a member, I want all the members. If you are a member, make sure you have the notification bell on, because make sure when you click on it, put it on all so you get all the updates, because I've seen it before where a lot of people say, oh man, I didn't even know you were doing a member stream. And I know a lot of people subscribe, but they don't hit that post notification bell. I know YouTube is trash when it comes to that, but just so you guys stay up to date on what's going on, you know? But yeah, man, I'm telling you, for RE9, yeah, bro, you're gonna want a good OLED TV or monitor. You know what I mean? It's just something that you have to get and do, because honestly, yeah, man, that game is really going to shine on an OLED TV. If it's not on an OLED TV, then it's kind of like, yo, nah, bro, then it's going to be garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to look as good. It's not going to be as polished. You know what I mean? It's not going to be as a polished experience, at least what you guys would be expecting it to be. So, yeah, I'm just saying. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions, man? I'm hype. Are you guys hype? Let's go. Let me see. Let me make sure that I got everyone. Hold on. Let me also do this.
No way.
Hold on
my
1 second.
Thank you.
Hold on. Let me do something
Good
else.
to hear that Gascon is not here, so the coast is clear. Marlon, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Oh,
Rolling
man.
on the floor laughing emoji.
Gaskin would cook me, guys. Gaskin would cook me. Man, you still playing that garbage? Gaskin would cook me, bro. Really? You still playing that ears bleeding garbage? Oh, God. Turn that garbage off. And let me not bring up her name too much, too, because she might show up, man. When you start talking about people They end up showing up. So let me not talk too much because, yeah, man, she might be like, oh, Lord, why we even Marlon. You know, see, I got the wheel right here, man. I got the wheel ready, boys, girls. I got the wheel ready, boys. I just pull up the wheel. The wheel is spinning right now. Y'all think this is a joke? Nah, bro. Nah, baby. Nah, we ain't playing. We got the wheel ready. You got to be a member. So we're doing this members only. And then we're gonna do another giveaway sometime next month. I'll update you guys, but it's gonna be for everyone. And then with Crimson Desert coming out, we might do an extra copy for RE9 in case you don't already have it. And then we'll just take it from there. You know what I mean? So yeah, you just hit the join button. That puts you that secures your spot, and then hopefully we spin the wheel, man, and it lands on your name. You're good to go. So we're giving away, hopefully, multiple copies for PlayStation 5. We're doing one copy for certain for PS5, and then we're doing one copy for Switch 2, and then the third copy could be for whatever platform you may want. So there's that. Yo, Shaw said there's no hope for you. Stepping up. Let's go. It's going down, guys. Look on your screen. We got the wheel, man. We got the wheel. Y'all think we're playing? We're not playing, bro. We got that wheel ready to go. Shaw said there's no hope for you. Always coming through. The legend is helping us out, man. So let me go ahead and update it. So we're at what, 14 now? So 14 more to go. All right, so we got another 5 additional people in there. Listen, I hope you guys become permanent members because we're planning on doing this every month moving forward for the rest of this year. So like I said, y'all keep up the support, you know what I mean? And it will allow us to do more giveaways. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
We'll make our own destiny.
Hey, Mosh, my man, let's go, baby. Membering up. Let's get it. Let's go. That knocks it down to 13. Welcome aboard, man. Go to the community tab where you'll find access to all your perks. So all the new members, make sure you have notification bell on all so you never miss out on the members only streams. We have exclusive videos for members only that we do. We do members only content. So news videos a lot of times are members only. Some of these live streams that we do are members only. We have hangout sessions that we're going to be doing. We got gaming sessions, especially now that we're in the end of February going into March. A lot of the bigger games are going to be dropping, so we're going to have members only live streams for some of these games. There's going to be certain content that's going to be specifically for members. Also, when the music drop, members will get access to the musics when we drop them. You know what I'm saying? So you get first bid on it before the general, people that are non-members. When we do merch, you guys are going to get first bid on that joint as well. So lots of perks on becoming a member. Let's go.
We will make our own destiny.
Paul say Jack, he said that black, he said with the wheel of fortune, let's go, baby.
It's good to see moments like this, and God bless you, Marlon. God bless community. Jesus' name we pray.
Amen, Marty. Hey, look, man, we can't do nothing without Jesus, man. You know what I mean? We can't do nothing without Jesus, and we can't do nothing without y'all as well. And we have such an amazing community, and I am so appreciative of all you guys and y'all love and y'all support. I really am. You guys changed the game forever for me doing this for you guys. And we appreciate y'all, man. We really do. And like I said, this is a way for us to grow our member community
no
as
way.
well.
Oh
So,
my lord. Thank
there's
you.
that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you recommend I play Re9 Requiem my TV because it has a line and my TV is not fixed yet and I had to wait?
Nah, Larry K, that's not going to be a great experience. I mean, if you have no other TV or monitor in your house, then you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, just having that crack in the screen, I'm OCD like that. That would piss me off. You know what I mean? But if you don't have any other TV and you want to play the game right away, then I guess you could just go ahead and do that for right now. But me personally, I would get it fixed first. That way you can really enjoy the experience. You know what I mean? Without no, problems or you have to compromise in any kind of way. So yeah. All right, guys, we're getting close. We're getting close to that time. All right, we're going to give it another 10 more minutes. We have 13 more people on the table. You know what I mean? 13 more people. So if we get another gifted, somebody gift some more subs or somebody else members up, that gets you a chance as well too, man. The third giveaway, so we're giving away 3 copies. The third giveaway is going to be whatever platform. So we're going to spin the wheel 3 times. For the third winner, we're going to ask them, hey, what platform do you want it on? And I'm going to reach out to the other person that's doing the giveaway with us, and they're going to get the code ready to go. If you're overseas, then we'll do overseas for the code, whatever the case may be, and you're good to go. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. Buckle in. Buckle in. It's going down. It's going down, bro. It's going down. Yeah, probably there's no hope. Yeah. Yes, it's for digital because there's no physical copies right now. I mean, Best Buy is sold out. GameStop is sold out. Amazon is sold. You can't even find a physical copy right now. This is all digital. We're giving away 1 for the Switch 2. So for those of you who have a Nintendo Switch 2, then there's that. And then we're also going to be doing a copy for PlayStation 5, and then we're also going to do another platform of your choosing. So that's the third one. So whichever platform, there you go. How do you get on the wheel? Well, as long as you're a member, your name will be filed in. You know what I mean? So all the members, I'm going to be doing it live. So as people flood into the members only stream, I'm going to look at all the names that are coming in the members only stream. And then I will be adding those members live. You know what I mean? So that, hey, and if you already own the game, be nice and say, hey, I already own the game. I don't need a copy, Marlon. Take my name off or something like that. Make it fair for people who, because I know how it is. This is the whole point of doing these giveaways, man, is to help people out there who don't have it. You know what I mean? Who can't afford $70 right now and they want to play Resident Evil. I want our community to bring joy and happiness to your homes and to your hearts, because I remember what it felt like to not have the money. Seeing games out there, you can't afford it. You know what I mean? And especially in such a time like this right now, things are so freaking expensive. I'm right there with some of you guys. These games are expensive, man. They're not cheap. So believe me, you know what I mean? I know how it is. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why we're doing what we're doing right now for you boys, is we want to give back to you guys in a very, very special way. So I'm going to start. Let me see what time I told oh boy that we're going to be available. So I'm going to start up the members only stream. I'll give you guys a time frame. So we're going to start up the members only stream at around, let me see. What time did I say? Oh yeah. So we're going to start it up probably in another hour and a half from now. Just to give everybody enough time to get prepared and stuff like that. So just say, you know what? Let's just do 3 o'clock. Let's just do 3 o'clock. Let's do 3 o'clock. And let's just take it from there. So that way you guys know 3 o'clock Central Time. All right. 3 o'clock Central Time. Make sure you boys come through, and we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. All right. 3 o'clock Central Time. All right, I'm gonna update old boy here and let him know, like, hey, look, we're gonna do this members only stream at 3.
Oh, no
instead
way.
of 3:30.
Oh my lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to hear about at PSSR 2.0. Xbox Ally X is also due for its AI update, which will also unlocking visual goodies.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have been waiting on that. So, yeah, man, PSSR 2.0 is going to be crazy, man, especially on a lot of these games that we've been waiting on and stuff like that. It's going to be nuts. I literally can't wait, man. It's going to be a very, very interesting time. So yeah. If you already have a copy pre-order, let others. Yep. I said that earlier. Mark. I said, hey, look, if you already got a copy already, bro, just be nice and say, hey, I already got a copy. Give it to somebody who don't have it. That's the whole point of us doing these giveaways, because like I said earlier, I remember what it felt like not having the money. Sometimes you just don't have the money. You know what I mean? Some people have bills. Some people, we all have bills. I'm just saying some people have a lot going on in their lives and they just can't afford it. You know what I mean? And they love Resident Evil and, so we appreciate you guys, man. We love you guys. But on that note, guys, we're going to wrap up this main stream here. If you have any final questions, this is it. This is it, man. And then we're going to start up a new member goal for Crimson Desert. So if you guys are hyped for Crimson Desert, you want to win a copy, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be the next game that we're going to give away. So like I said, it's very, very important that you become a member because members always going to get first bid on a lot of these giveaways and stuff like that. Because a lot of these people go above and beyond to pay for this membership and stuff like that. And this is one of the biggest perks, to give back to you guys in a very special way. So make sure you guys have your post notification bell on all. All right, guys. So I love you guys, man. I'll see you back here at around 3 my time. I'm gonna update the other guy, Gaming and Reactions. Let him know, hey, look, we're gonna be live around 3. Tell him to come around, and then we're just gonna take it from there. So make sure you guys be back here at around 3. I have a feeling I should probably just do it at 3:30 to give everybody enough time, but I think 3 o'clock would be a decent time. So love you guys, man. Be blessed, be easy. And like the great legendary Edico would always say, please have yourself a wonderful one. I promise since he passed that I would keep his name alive. And I don't even think a lot of people even, remember him, but I do. And I'll forever be grateful for that guy. And I will always, always keep his name alive for as long as I'm alive. So that's real right there, right? Love you guys, man. See y'all in the members only stream. Turn on your post notification bell. We out of here. Peace.
It's